Royalty is almost the same to riches. Being the wife of a king or monarch comes with its benefit, of which one of them is wealth. In some regions of the world, where the practice of monarchy still exists, there resides the richest queen in the world. But who takes the crown when it comes to being the richest? We have compiled a list of top 10 richest queens in the world, so let's get started. Number 10 on the list, Duchess Maria Theresa, $1 million to $5 million. Grand Duchess Maria Theresa is married to the Grand Duke Henry, who became Duke in the year 2000. She had been the Grand Duchess of Luxembourg since the 7th of October 2000 to present. The source of income has been linked to the fortune of the Grand Ducal family. The Grand Ducal family of Luxembourg doesn't receive a salary, but has been granted around $324,851 by Parliament every single year since 1948 to carry out functions. According to insider reports, in 2017, the sum of $12,181,914 was allocated for the Grand Duke's household costs. The ownership, administration, control, and income of the private fortune of the Grand Duke's house belongs exclusively to the holder of the crown. The family reportedly has a $4 billion fortune. Coming up at number 9 on the list is Queen Saliha, the Queen of Brunei, with an estimated net worth of $1 million to $5 million. The King Sultan's net worth is $30 billion. Saliha Binto Mohammed Alam, the Queen of Brunei, is married to the Sultan Hassan al-Bolkiah, the current Sultan of Brunei. Much of the wealth of the Queen is from the Sultan of Brunei, who earns $100 a second from oil earnings and investments. This works out to be around $2 billion a year. His net worth fluctuates greatly depending on a number of factors, most importantly the price of oil and natural gas, which is where his money came from. The Sultan of Brunei and his family have indulged themselves in lavish parties, polo ponies, race horses, yachts, and hundreds of Rolls Royces, and hosted a number of celebrities and beauty queens. Number 8 is Queen Saininat Wangirapakdi with an estimated net worth of $1.5 million, and the king's net worth is $43 billion. She was the concubine and longtime mistress of the Crown Prince Vajiralongkorn of Thailand, who granted her the noble name of Saininat Wangirapakdi. After Prince Vajiralongkorn ascended to the throne as King Rami D, he appointed her as noble royal consort, giving her the noble title of Chow Kun Phra Saininat Balaskalayani in July 2019. According to the reports, King crowned his royal consort, Saininat Wangirapakdi, as his second queen. The Thai king reportedly made Saininat his second queen as a birthday gift to her, and that her net worth drastically increased. The king and queen Saininat has a stunning fleet of 38 airplanes and helicopters. Number 7 is Queen Jetsun Pima Bhutan, $3 million to $4 million. Jetsun Pima is the Druk Gyaltsuin of Bhutan as the wife of King Jigme Shizar Namgyel Wangchuk. On May 20th, 2011, the 31-year-old bachelor king shocked everyone when he declared before the start of Parliament's 7th session that he was finally engaged and would marry the following year. Many people were taken aback when they learned their new queen of Bhutan was a 21-year-old student. Her main source of income is being the queen consort, which is supported financially by the king, whose net worth is estimated around $30 billion. The king of Bhutan is also one of the biggest individual landowners on the planet. Number 6, Queen Matilda, $1 million to $5 million. Queen Matilda, who got married to Prince Philip of Belgium on the 4th of December 1999 in Brussels, became the first queen consort of native Belgian nationality when her husband, Prince Philip, Duke of Brabant, was made king. She was made the Duchess of Brabant and Princess of Belgium on 8 November 1999. According to Forbes, much information is not known about Queen Matilda's net worth and properties, but it's estimated to be around $1 to $5 million. Much of the Queen's net worth has been attributed to the Belgian family, with King Philip's net worth estimated to be around $14 million. Number 5, Queen Letizia Spain, $10 million. She met Spain's King Philip VI in 2002 when he was a Prince of Asturias, and she was covering the prestige tanker oil spill in Galicia, Spain. Letizia married King Philip VI and became Queen of Spain on the 19th of June 2014. She is also the first Spanish-born queen consort since Mercedes of Orleans, the first wife of Alonso XII. She has been first married to a writer, Alonso Guerrero Perez, on the 7th of August in 1998, but the marriage was dissolved in 1999. Although it's unknown how much the Queen of Spain earned while working as a journalist, it is believed most of her millionaire fortune comes from the salary she gets from her royal duties. Although King Philip and Queen Letizia's net worths are not confirmed, the Spanish royal house makes their official budget public every year. In 2021, the official budget for the Spanish monarchy was 8.4 million euros, or $7.2 2.2 million pounds, which is 2.12% higher than previous years. This is one of the lowest budgets amongst Europe's monarchies, in comparison to other royal families around Europe. However, it's believed other expenses of the royal family are covered by different government departments. Queen Letizia earns €139,610 or £117,530 a year, which has remained the same for the last few years. The Spanish royal family receives their money from the country's budget, which means it's completely taxpayer funded. Number 4 is Empress Masako of Japan, $20 million. She is the Empress of Japan and the consort of Emperor Naruhito, who ascended to the Chrysanthemum throne in 2019. She got married to the Crown Prince Naruhito on the 9th of June, 1993, and according to the virtue of marriage, she assumed the formal style, Her Imperial Highness, the Crown Princess of Japan. Empress Masako's net worth is estimated at around $20 million. Her main source of income is from her position as the Empress of Japan, with her husband, the Emperor, with an estimated net worth of $100 million. Number 3, Queen Reina of Jordan, net worth of $35 million. Reina Abdullah is the Queen of Jordan, who's the wife of King Abdullah II. She has been ranked as one of the world's 100 most powerful women. The 2022 Credit Suisse leaks that the Queen had an account in a Swiss bank, which was reported to be enormous. Although there's little information about her net worth, but it was estimated to be around $35 million. It cannot be ascertained how much she earned in her previous job before she became queen, but most of her net worth has been linked to the Jordanian royal family. Number 2, Queen Beatrix of the Netherlands, $200 million. She is a member of the Dutch royal house as she reigned as Queen of England from the 30th of April 1980 to 30th of April 2013. During her reign as queen, the country's Caribbean possessions were reshaped with the Aruba secession and becoming its own constituent country within the kingdom in 1986. At the time of her abdication from the throne, she became the oldest reigning monarch in history. She wields more power than most of Europe's reigning monarchs, appoints the prime minister and deputies, also signs bills into law. Family fortune includes real estate, equity investments, and antiques, which the Queen actively manages. Queen Beatrix is the most famous figure when it comes to Dutch royalty. Although she abdicated the throne around 33 years in 2013, still to this day, the wealth she accrued during her tenure is enormous. Number 1 is Queen Elizabeth II of the UK, $530 million. She became the Queen of the United Kingdom and 4 other Commonwealth realms when her father passed away in February 1952. She was 25 years old by the time she was ascended as a queen. She was married to a former prince of Greece and Denmark, Philip Mountbatten, and marriage lasted for about 73 years. She is the richest member of the British royal family, as well as the longest reigning monarch in British history, crowned in June 1953. Much of the British royal family's net worth comes from the Crown estate, although it isn't actually owned by the Queen. The value is estimated at $14.8 billion when adding together all the properties in the UK. Queen Elizabeth II gets her money from 3 sources: the annual sovereign grant payment, the privy purse, and her personal wealth and inheritance. The first is a figure she receives annually from the government, whilst the second 2 sources are independent wealth that are not funded by taxpayers. The amount the Queen receives in her sovereign grant is 15% of the profit made each year by the Crown estate. The Queen also has her own personal income that's based on inheritance and money from her privately owned properties. For example, Her Majesty owns the Balmoral and Sandringham estates, which were both inherited from her father. Thanks for watching the video. Hope you enjoyed it. Press the subscribe button and the bell icon for regular updates.